Hello fish keepers and a happy Friday to you all. I'm running late this Friday morning, but just a quick intro. First and foremost, we're going to do today is a Fanatics Friday coffee date with Stephen Tanner. It's the most important thing we're going to do today. Like I said, I'm running late, so that is the intro, other than like, subscribe, and follow, and all that dumb stuff. If you're not going to watch the live, you can check it out on replay on YouTube. I'll be back afterwards. That was really fun. Lots of key takeaways here, a lot of chat about filtration, anaerobic bacteria, anaerobic process and that kind of stuff, which was really intriguing, really interesting. And a little bit about breeding tetras and a little bit about breeding Otocinclus, which I also thought was really cool. Didn't happen to check it out live, jump on the YouTube channel, The Fish Room NZ, and click on the live tab, and our most recent live with Stephen Tanner is on there. Equally, you could also check out the Aquarium Frenzy podcast, because it's on there in podcast format as well. Right, let's crack on with the day. Shop tanks aren't completely full yet, so I'll be doing that this morning. We'll run through and pick out the last of the fish that are sitting out the back, get these tanks filled up, ready to go for the weekend. Then I'll clean the outsides. I might do a little bit of spot cleaning before I do that. So that is number one priority for this morning. With the gold lasers spawning in here and the egg sitting in that this breeder from last night, I think we'll just hold fire on this for now, at least this little section through here. What we will do is connect the filter onto there. Turns out I've already done it. We might put the brown mysteries in there or the golden apples. Well, actually it doesn't really matter at the moment because they're both doing fine, so we'll leave this for now with those gold lasers. Bronze Corridorus fry are going quite nicely in here, so I might look at transferring them to a bigger tank. I've got one of the 65 litre or 60 litre Blue Planets open on the other side of the facility, so they might end up going in here, as this breeder has done its job for these guys. It is raining, and it has been raining for a little bit now, so I will definitely check all the egg mops and stuff and all the Cory tanks for eggs. And I just noticed this, so I'm going to zoom into it. The recycled building stuff across the road has got a pretty cool minion thing up beside the gate, which I've only just noticed, which I think is pretty gosh darn cool. Check egg mops on the Boss Smarties, the Reds and the Pacific Blue Eyes today as well. I think that is pretty much going to fill up all of these tanks up here, I think. Hopefully it gives me room for one more, because I want to move some white tuxedo platies into one of these tanks, so I can put the silver mollies into the molly chambers, just for my own personal, I've got to have these fish with these fish type scenario. So yeah, we will drain and refill through here today, definitely get that done, and then we'll do a water change up in through here. It's probably going to be the only water change that we do. It's been a couple of weeks, so we get that water change done, and that should pretty much do me for the day, I suspect. The section through here is becoming a bit of an eyesore, pretty messy, pretty untidy, so it's on my agenda to sort out maybe tomorrow. We all know how I work. I've spoken about it now, so it'll be about a month until I get it done, but this is just beginning to need a bit of work done to it, so it's coming up soon as well, whenever I can find the time. Very quick update on that weird rust algae type stuff, which I don't actually know what it is. It was on the bottom of the substrate. Literally overnight, the Peppered Corridorus have stirred it up. I don't want to say removed it, but definitely dismantled it from positions, so it's a great start for them. I'm not going to lie, but I think this is one of the nicest albino tiger Oscars that I have ever seen. So much white, so little black. It's absolutely delicious. Beautiful fish. If I was going to ever keep an Oscar to grow up for myself, to have a wet pet with, it would absolutely be this one. Or any albino tigers. I really like the white tiger Oscars, but this one is just truly spectacular. And he's in. Hope he doesn't sulk for too long. Hopefully the red terrors in here don't terrorize him. Leave him be for the day. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Right, so we pulled the bows, Marnie mop, and both mops are full of eggs. Hopefully we get a good hatch out of this and we can raise them. Kind of like the blue lacustris, which there is, I don't know, what's a nice way of putting this? fecking heaps of. Let's put in a few white worms into the ballast tank. So far 2 of them have found it. I found them. And they're enjoying them. Hopefully ones at the back come forward into the middle and go, ooh, yummy yummy white worms, very soon. Cool little fish. Pit puffers are also enjoying some white worms. And some of the ones at the top are like, hey, have you just fed me? What's going on? Ones on the bottom are like, oh yeah, we in. Removed and refilled these tanks this morning. Might do it again tomorrow as well, just in case there's anything that's come off the treatment from that timber. So yeah, that's done. Another job tomorrow. Halfway there, I guess. And then tomorrow I'll probably refill it with semi-mixed Varo water to get some spawning action going on. Not sure what we're going to pick with. Hoping a golden white cloud minnows might be an option through here. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Spend a little bit of time this afternoon having a wee look. A couple of coachus are looking quite nice. But I'm thinking minnows or danios, because I can't seem to keep them in stock at the moment. That's probably a good option for the time being. Lemon tetras are beginning to take shape, but they're still very, very small. Don't know if it's something I'm doing or they're just slow growing fish, but they're in here, just living their best life. Another one down there. Outside of the glass tanks and the sales room, all cleaned up and speckled. It's a good start. Just made myself an aquarium. I've got a little project on the roll. Didn't want to tell anyone about it too much, because you know how I am with projects and starting them and not starting them and finishing them and getting 3/4 of the way through and then having a little burst of energy on them. So didn't really say anything about it, but a little project I have begun. I'll put some bracing along here. Oh shit, I should do that before the silicone seals. A little bit of bracing strips to go along here, and then a lid, and that's basically it. So yeah. Look forward to future updates on this little project. So now my fingers are all silicone and it's about 4 o'clock. The only thing really is to do left now is drink more coffee and get ready for tonight's rugby league. Still got to feed some frozen because it is Frozen Food Friday, but I can do that right at the end of the day. Other than that, it's time to sit back, drink coffee and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Frozen food we are feeding out today is the Ocean Nutrition Tropical Quintet, bloodworms, brine shrimp, mysis shrimp and Daphnia from memory, so it's a wee combination. A little bit of everything for a little bit of everybody. So good wee mix. All the fish seem to really devour it and enjoy it, so gives a bit of all sorts of nutrition all the way down. So yeah, all the cubes themselves are mixed, so it's not like one line of this, one line of that, one line of this. They're mixed, so every cube you get a little bit of everything for your fish. Down on there, bit of a chunky monkey girly in there. Bit of rain around, bit of frozen food in there. We might get a wee spawn tomorrow, fingers crossed. See how we go. Diamond tetras, as per usual, seem to be enjoying it. They love a good feeding. Still McLoving this tank. Sent the glow light danios into a little bit of a frenzy as well. They're not quite attacking on it yet, but they know something is going on in here. There they go, start blasting as it gets into their path. Awesome. Equally really enjoying the BMW tank. Very, very much so. Cherry Barb's going knucking farts, and old Wonky Donkey in the middle there, still getting his feed too. So really it is a really nice mix of frozen food to feed out. Shelly's content, happy, chewing it back as well.